scatters when you play the beat, A brainiac, in fact, son.
Now press rewind.
Welcome to Brainsqueezereactions. Myself, Mike Hector. What we've reacted to now? Tupac. Why? Well, because it's the #1 reaction channel for Tupac Shakur, and we react to Tupac Shakur on the #1 reaction channel for Tupac Shakur. I mean, it's fairly obvious now. Have you watched the other videos? Have you engaged with them in any way? No, you just came to this one. That's fine. I mean, but just make sure before you start commenting and giving your opinion that I know, I know a lot. Okay, a hell of a lot. When you've done 200 plus Tupac Shakur videos, you kind of get a fucking clue. But you know what we haven't done in ages? We haven't done a fucking interview. And this is Tupac on the Hughes show. I'm not even going to attempt to try and pronounce his name. I'm reading that as ARSENIO. ARSENIO? I mean, I love Arsenal, so that kind of works. But ARSENIO? 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 ARSENIO. I don't fucking know. We're going to call it The Hughes Show. I have not done a Tupac interview reaction in fucking ages. And I was going through the list of songs and this one just appeared. So it must be one I've had on the list for fucking centuries. If you're new to the channel, man, this is how it works, okay, on a reaction channel. A reaction channel is not just about the... It's also about talking. I remember doing these before and people are like, you keep pausing and talking. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just me watching a screen, and that makes you fucking creepy. So the way it's going to work on this channel with my pure ADHD and not giving a shit anymore, as we're playing through, I may pause, okay, to have a discussion. It's a reaction channel. Otherwise, you're just watching me think. You may as well join me whilst I'm having a shit. Because that's the same place. The same thing takes place in there as it does here. Okay, so, you know, I mean, the comparison was not great, Hector. It really wasn't. Thinking about it now, you just told the whole of YouTube to come join you as you have a shit. Just let that sink in for a... Okay, anyways, comment section is for love, it's not for hate. Haters, go fuck oneself. Tupac on the Hughes show in 1994. This is going to be exciting. Let's fucking go.
One of today's most talented new stars, but he's becoming one of today's most talked about new stars. Please welcome Tupac Shakur.
I know what I feel like when I'm in the zone, when I'm there. So I was just trying to get that feeling.
I saw him the other day, and we threw a little love at each other because we're both going through a lot right now. Yeah. We go way back, man. First time you were here, you were with Digital Underground.
Digital Underground, yes.
Same gang when you had all the gang. Yeah. I was here for that. I came up on the show a few times. And we had our ups and downs, but I think right now we had the best part that you and I could ever get to. Like when I saw you on the street, what I wanted to tell you is what you did with Farrakhan was so great because we haven't been as supportive of you as we could have been. When I say we, I mean, you know, the rappers and the young black crowd. And when you did that, it was just like you made us shut up. You know what I'm saying? All this time you were saying, when are ARSENIO going to do something? You did like 3 different things at one time. And I was like, damn.
You know,
Okay, so first off, I mean, obviously someone's chopped this, so excuse the quality on there. So I don't know why that's been chopped. So he's talking about something that this dude has done for the black community. Now, I've watched a lot of Tupac Shakur interviews, and I get slated sometimes. Sometimes when I have an opinion, like there's a massive interview that I did before with him and another presenter who was so weird. It never started with that respect from Tupac Shakur. The one that he did with that racist woman twice, the one walking down the street and then in the gym, okay, she can honestly go suck a dick, okay? That woman was fishing for bullshit, okay? Again, he wasn't behaving like this. Here at the beginning, Tupac understands, he knows, his ear to the ground, so he's thanking this dude for everything that he's done already at the very beginning. This feels like a different interview process, man. It's not going to be him ticking boxes. This feels like an actual discussion already, and I don't even know who the whole show dude is. Never even fucking heard of him.
Like 3 different things at one time, and I was like, yeah.
You know, but I never understood the lack of support because I'm the only show that ever put rappers on.
But we don't see it like that. It's the way they get us like crabs in a bucket. We see one black man coming up having his own show, and we want to be on your show. We want to be on your show when we first come out. You know how young rap is. I want to be when I first come out. Yeah. But of course you can't, so I go, I'm saying
The honesty, man. The honesty from Tupac. You gotta get used to this, man. The honesty from this dude. This dude speaks pure fucking honesty. That bloke's like, yeah, but you attacked me, and rightly so. Fair play for that dude. Like, yeah, I'm getting attacked by rappers, man, but I'm giving you a platform. But he's being honest. He's saying, look, we got stubborn. You know, you got a black man on a show that's allowing other people to come onto the show. Everybody says, right, well, I'm black and I'm rapping, so I should be on there. And Tupac's saying the same thing. He's saying, and when you're not picking us from the beginning, we get childlike. So he's just being honest.
Yeah, but of course you can't, so I go with my family.
That's
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it took time for me to really see what this business is about. You know, how you have your ups and downs and your valleys and your mountains. You got to just dig deep with all that. And I feel it now. I got you.
Yeah. I'm glad you and Mike are talking, man. Can you talk anything to them about that?
Well, Tyson had been calling me from before all the trouble. He was calling me just to say, you know, I wish I was out while you was out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I heard you party, man. I want to be out there partying with you. He was giving me a lot of advice. You know, I really look up to him something horrible. You know what I'm saying? So for him to tell me to calm down, I was like, ooh, it's time to calm down. Mike Tyson was telling me that he heard about me from jail. Calm down. I'm like, calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Imagine
like
that.
when you get like drunk, coming to you going, look, man, take it easy. It's like, man.
Yeah. He gave you good advice, I assume?
Real good advice, and I appreciate it. You know, and I wonder if the judge and all of them know, you know, while he's in jail, they saying he's a bad guy. He's steady telling me to stay out of trouble. He's steady telling me to get everything right back together again. Because he could have told me anything. You know, I went to the jailhouse and everything, and he gave me a lot of good advice. I appreciate it.
That's crazy, man. I was just thinking in my head, Mike Tyson telling you to calm down. Fucking hell. You know, and he's standing there drunk and come over and tell you to calm down, and it's like, yeah, whatever, shut the fuck up. But when Mike Tyson tells you to calm down, zoop, straight away. If I had a message now from Mr. Tyson telling me to calm down, okay, I would have to quit YouTube, because A, ADHD doesn't allow me to do that, and B, I don't want to be perpetually punched in the fucking face. Or do I? I mean, I say perpetually like I can take several punches from Mike Tyson. Yeah. I think the air alone would knock me the fuck out. Oh, man. And that must be amazing for Mike Tyson to know that love exists from Tupac Shakur, man. And Tyson speaks highly of this dude. I remember watching an interview with Tyson where unfortunately the gent was talking about his... I think he was talking about his daughter that passed. And it was crazy because old Tyson would probably exploded. But this whole controlled motion where he says, you gotta go. And it's the single most like upsetting and emotional moment, but fuck me, did that scare me when he said that. When he's like, you gotta go. He knew his emotions were on boiling point, and anything else that's gonna happen, someone's gonna get on the receiving end of that. And it was just like, stop it there. So all of that with Tyson, I think Tyson's one of the realest. 100%.
You know, I went to the jailhouse and everything, and he gave me a lot of good advice. I appreciate
that.
That
doesn't show me.
Okay, I'll ask you all the questions I think your fans and friends want to know. Anything that you can't answer, you just stop me, because I know tomorrow is the arraignment.
I get sentenced tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you tell me when your lawyers have asked you to stop.
See, I love this interview already. I know you're going to get annoyed at me pausing. I don't give a shit. Honestly, save your comments. Save them. This interviewer is the best one I've heard so far. Without a shadow of a doubt, this interviewer is the best. And I've heard a lot of interviews with Tupac Shakur. This dude is the utmost best. I love the way he introduced questions, the way that he's saying, I'm going to ask you them, okay? The only thing that's going to stop you from answering these is your lawyer, okay? But I'm asking these questions. I love the fucking vibe of this dude. Who is this bloke? It's close to Arsenal. I'm going to call him Arsenal. Okay, because I fucking love Arsenal. They're tattooed on me, for crying out loud.
Tell me when your lawyers have asked you to stop.
The girl who claims that, what did she claim?
I can't even say it, man.
Okay. But technically it's a rape case.
I wasn't convicted of no rape charge. My charge was sexual abuse, forcibly touching the buttocks. I have females saying that. I can't say it, but it just bothers me so much, you know what I'm saying, to go through my life and everything I did in my life coming out of a family and a household with just women, to get to this point, to have a woman who said I took something from her.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know.
Okay, word on the street is that you had a relationship with this woman prior to all this friction.
I guess if you could say that's a relationship, I bumped in the club, you know? I seen her in a club.
Okay, let's use a clinical term.
Is this
There
the
was oral
same
copy-
woman, yeah?
Yeah, she performed oral sex on the dance floor. Now, it's a lot of guys out there that can say what they wouldn't do and what they would do, but when it happens, you know, it just goes down. You know what I'm saying? And it's,
You know, and everybody want to be you know, it's just cool, but it happens, man. Things happen, man. It's like when you're in this position and with the lights and the cameras and everything, people do some crazy things, and I do crazy things too, you know. So, but I paid for that. I paid for enjoying that little moment, because.
Okay, but wait a minute. Let's not get this mixed up with the rape situation. That was separate.
That's separate in the club.
Yeah.
Then this same female, like about 3 days later, you know, she came, can't say, but she filed a charge against me and said that I did so and so and so and so.
Right.
Now, even though, you know, I couldn't come up and say what her name is. I can't even say the woman who's charging me, even though she said Tupac Shakur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I say her name, they can sue me.
That's
just how it goes.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I just got to take the case and go to court. Now, even though the court, for that case, that's not 2 years. That's a far case.
Oh.
But the Hughes brothers, I'm getting sentenced tomorrow. You know, all the cases where I'm so-called guilty, they tomorrow. You know, all the cases that I can fight, they way in the past, and they'll deal with me in the newspapers.
That's mad. Now I know who that person is. I just can't remember their fucking name. She was on a Vlad interview as well. Another interview. I couldn't watch it. I was meant to do a reaction to it. It's an hour long of this lady talking bullshit. I study human behaviors for a living, man. Almost a decade. No, 11 years, 12 years strong, 20 years teaching. So trust me, you can read bullshit. And I just couldn't get through it. I couldn't get through that fucking recording. But the way that Tupac's being treated there, he's saying the stuff that he has evidence for, they're putting that on hold. The stuff they assume that he's guilty for, that's getting pushed forward.
Okay, because
And you wonder why he was mad.
Jet Magazine, I think it was Jet Magazine. I read about the Hughes brothers, the directors of Menace to Society. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. I get
Is it one Hughes brother or 2 Hughes brothers?
It's 2 Hughes brothers, but I can't tell them apart.
Oh yeah. At some point you knew them apart though.
No, one ran, one stayed.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it.
So did he fight him?
Yeah.
I guess
brothers.
you now this was involving Menace to Society, right?
In an all roundabout way, you know, it was really about John Singleton, and it was a whole black directors thing, and it just went a little too far. Really, all that was a fist fight, you know. And to all my brothers out there, a fist fight, in case you're wondering, is battery. When you get to court, you can't tell a judge, "Oh, we had a problem and we had a fight," because the judge said, "Yeah, I know, but that's battery." You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm guilty, and I said I'm guilty.
Well, I mean, if it's a fight, that means both parties.
No, not if one person go to the police and say, "I didn't want to fight."
Oh yeah.
See, it's not like I don't want people out there to think that I went and just picked on these guys. These guys, the Hughes brothers, are 200 and something pounds, and they're twins.
Yeah,
I walked up by myself to these twins. I'm 165, and I just started talking, you know, and it grew to an argument. And he turned around, we got to push until it was a fight. That's how it happened, but it wasn't like I just jumped on it. You 2 suckers had a fight with me, and then they turned it around like I jumped them. You know what I'm saying? They took a street thing and brought it to the courts, and that's what I can't forgive them for. You know, because I was like, well, let's have a charity match and give it to the kids. They was like, no, we want to see him do jail time.
That's unbelievable. Who are the Hughes brothers? So I'm guessing they were the directors of Menace to Society. Hughes brothers, are they still alive? Okay, before I start cussing, you're a pair of pussies. Like 100%. I don't care the story. You can sit and you can fucking plead innocence. Two of you as brothers, and Tupac Shakur, I'm not saying that he ain't a little feisty. Okay? Our man Tupac, we know. He does love a rock, and he probably doesn't hide from an argument. But when there's 2 of you, and then you go to scream to police, you're like that Takeshi 6ix9ine motherfucker. You were literally the 90s version of old Takeshi's Castle. Old My Little Pony Rainbow Hair, whatever the fuck his name is. That's literally what you are. The difference is, there was only one of that twat. It's fucking 2 of you. Ah, that's piss poor, that is.
Like, well, let's have a charity match and give it to the kids.
And you could have had a charity
we want
match.
to see him do jail time.
Ah, that's
they told
so
the judge
weak,
that.
man.
Wow. Let's talk about Above the Rim, something positive.
All right.
I hear it's a good movie.
It's good to me
How
because
many
after all
things
these people
did
turning back
Tupac
on me,
have?
all these black so-called directors and black so-called, everybody turning back on me, a white movie company and a white director, they backed me up. They was bailing me out from jail. They didn't know. They don't know me. I felt like other people should have known I didn't do it. They didn't know me. They was bailing me out from jail. I was coming to the set, getting love from everybody, and it was just easy to work there. That's why I really enjoyed the movie. I think people are going to enjoy it because it has sports, you know, it has action in it, and I think people want to see me in a more of an action-oriented role as opposed to poetic justice where I was calm. I think some of my fans want to see me get down and dirty again. So above the rim, but show me in a raw light. Yeah, doing that.
I like the fact that you've shown range as an artist. I like it all.
Give me some parts. I'll handle it. If you give me the part.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna find parts just so we can do what we love to do and not what we hate to do, like court.
Yeah, man.
You know, all that kind of stuff. But I have a clip. You know what's in this clip? Can we set it up?
Oh yeah, this is me telling Dwayne, you know, who he should be working for. Dwayne is in the movie, and he works for me, but he want to quit, turn his back. So I'm kind of asking him if he's still there.
And if I'm not mistaken, Dwayne Martin was the brother from Out All Night with Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
Very talented ball player and actor. Check this out.
Good luck here, superstar. Say good luck. It's not very polite. I wish you good luck. You don't wish it back to me? It's damn near rude. Good luck, Bertie. Thanks a lot. Almost forgot. Heard you're a Hoya now. Congratulations. What you think they're gonna think up at Georgetown about the presents you took? Check this out. You're not going to college or anywhere if the Birdmen don't win. You might be on another team, but you playing for me, Kyle. You remember that.
More with Tupac Shakur.
Tupac's general presence is something, it's a force to be fucking reckoned with. It is, man. Just his presence and the way he does things. I mean, this fucking quality is shocking, so I'm hoping you can hear it. But just how he delivers himself, just the honesty as well. Plus this interviewer, one of the best ones I've seen so far. My man ARSENIO. Go on, ARSENIO!
Could never take me alive. I'm getting high with my profile. I've known these brothers how to die, even as a youngster. Causing ruckus on the back of the bus. Was a fool all through high school, kicking up dust. Johnny labeled me the troublemaker. Who can you blame? Smoking weed, always take away the fame. So I'm hopeless, driving down the freeway, swerving. Don't worry, I'm about to crash up on the curb, cause my business blurry. Maybe if they try to understand it, what should I do? I had to free my whole family. What else should I do?
What's this tune?
I'm slinging with the homies, no hanging with the 40s in the club. Got my mind on danger, never been a stranger to homicide. My city full of gangbangers and drive-by. Why do we die at an early age? He was so young, still a victim of the 12 gauge. My memories of a corpse, miles full of 6 doors, and I ain't going back to court. Forget what you thought, I'm drinking Hennessy, running for my enemies.
What the fuck is this?
How many someone ever else? Rugged and raw. Do you feel that? Brothers ain't got no sound. How many people living rough? Rugged and raw. Do you feel that?
Rough, rugged, and raw.
Hello. Years and years of that rough life. Running crazy while I was a kid. Going tough with a knife. I live and try for the regular.
What the hell is this? I need to find this track like now.
Every day in school, act a fool. And you know I had to break every rule. Showing off for the ladies, cause I had the mad dress.
Showing off for the ladies.
With all my promises and the promises for love for me. Oh, pop, pop, it's in the circle of above for me. Hey, yo, come and see your passing me by.
I need to find this fucking track.
It's all the same, kick it back, yo. Slack, yo. Then they label me a back, yo. Check it, get disrespected if you're front on the bird, man. You heard, man. Catch a couple shots with the block in my hand. Damn, at least I'm realistic. With my biscuit, you know you get yourself twisted. The rubber cover, me and my man got a
I can't get the name of this song.
If you owe them, go look for the gate. A lot of pressure with the street.
Oh, I fucking love this.
How many people living rough? Rugged and raw.
Rough, rugged, and raw.
How many people living rough?
Rugged and raw. What is this fucking tune?
Low, been ready to get my slug on. I load my clippers, slip my steady. Gloves on. I ain't get the blast, only suckers if they dress to crush. I got my Glock out. Where they press me bust. On little suckers.
I need to know what this fucking song is. This is just fucking insane. Like, my hairs. Look at the fucking goosebumps.
I keep my brain on the game to stay heady strong. Sorry, something's wanna kill me in my sleep. I'm real as I see. Every day is just a struggle. Daddy tugging on the street. And
fuck this shit, man.
Worry, swinging at the sucker till you buried. I was born to rain. Hell, like a foot is gonna work the mother dust.
What the fuck is this? Have I done this?
Don't it kill me if you live in this life? I know you feel me. So much pain.
So much pain, rough, rugged, raw, fuck knows. Ah, fuck, that's come to the end of that, man. That's come to the end of that. I love this old Arsenal Hall dude, man. What a fucking great interviewer as well. The way that he interviews is just beautiful. I wish the quality was better, but I'm going to assume that there isn't much of this interview. I'm going to assume that, but I need to go and find that track, okay? So there is a potential that I've already reacted to this track and already released it before I release this, because I need to hear that, and if I've already reacted to that, I don't remember that. I genuinely do not remember that. Holy shit.